Hello, everyone. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Akeem Ola, still on bearing and distance. But this time around, we are going to solve question on three bodies. The one we have been solving all this while is on two bodies. But today, we are going to solve question on three bodies. If you look at the question on the board, we have three body. The first body is X, the second body is Y, and the third body is Z. So we need to draw the cardinal point for each of them, as if X, Y, and Z, depending on their arrangement from the question. Now, I have a man traveled from a village X on a bearing of 060 degrees. If I'm to draw that, that means that we have something like this. From a village X, I am going to have something of this nature. My 60 degrees will be here. And don't forget your starting point. A man traveled from a village X on a bearing of 060 degree to a village Y. This is my X. Y, okay, 20 kilometers. That means the distance here is 20 kilometers. So where this the one stops, I am going to have the cardinal point. This is my Y, XY, which is 20 kilometers away. They now said from Y, he traveled to a village Z on a bearing of 195. 195 will be in the third quadrant. We have the first, second. That is 195 will be between 180 and 270. That means when 195 will be around this side. I am going to have something here. I am going to have something here. This is my 195 degrees. They now said if Z is directly east of, when you say east, bearing is all about angle. This is where our north is. East is always here. South is here, and our west will always be here. This is the cardinal point in terms of north, south, east, west. So here now, he said, this is our 195 will be here. He now said, Z is directly east of X. That means our Z will be here. Then we are also going to draw the cardinal point here. The cardinal point will be here. So if you check very well, this is 195. We need to get this angle here. And for us to get this angle here, we are going to subtract 180 from 195. Because here is a 0, here is 90, here is 180, and here is 270. Then here now will now be our 360 degrees. That is when give you name them cardinal point in terms of angle. Now we have here to be 195 minus 180. Here will be 15. But if you look at this place, you will notice that this angle here is angle 90. So for us now to now get our Z now, angle Z now will now be 90 plus 15. And that will automatically give us 105 degrees. So this angle here is 105 degrees. And also our angle X, because this line that is going to Z is on a straight line. That means this one too is also 90. Then for us to now get angle X now, it will just be 90 minus 60. Then here now will now be 30 degrees. If you notice very well, you will observe that we are given from this diagram, you will observe that angle Z is known, angle X is known, angle Z is also known, Z or Z is known. Then our angle Y, of course, we can use the sum of angle in a triangle to get our angle Y, since two other angles are given. Now the question is now that we should find the distance from Y to Z, from the distance of Y from Z. That means we are looking for this line. And when you are solving question under bearing, you are going to name them. As in, this is our angle X. The side that is facing angle X is your small letter X. And the side that is facing angle Z here is your small letter Z. and the side that is facing this angle y is your small letter y. So we are looking for yz. This is what we are looking for. And if you notice, we are only giving just one magnitude. We are giving two angles. When you want to solve a question under bearing and you are giving we are giving two angles and a magnitude, you have to use sine rule. You have to use sine rule. You can only use cosine rule when two of the sides and one angle is given and you are asked to find the other side. That is when you can use cosine rule. But in this situation that we meet ourselves now, we are given two angles, angle here and angle here. So we are going to use sine rule. So I'll write using sine rule. Using sine rule now, I am going to name them according to what I have here. I am going to have sine x all over the side of that head is yz. That is where we are asked to find. The angle is angle 30, then this side now is now yz, which is also equal to our x and is now equal to the other ones that we are giving. We are giving sine z all over xy. Putting the angle there now, we are going to have our sine x is 30. So we have sine 30 all over yz. What is our yz? That is what they said we should find. Which is also equal to sine z, which is 105, all over xy, which is 20. So from here, we can now cross multiply. If you cross multiply and make yz the subject of formula, your yz now will now be equal to 20 sine 30 all over sine 105. Solving now, we are going to have what is our sine 30. Making use of our calculator, we have 20 sine 30 to be equal to 10. Everything all over sine, everything all over sine 105. What is sine 105? Sine 105 is also equivalent to sine 75 degree. We have 0.9659. 0.9659. So dividing 10 divided by 0.9659, we have our yz to be equal to 10.353 kilometer. But from the question, we are asked to convert our answer to three significant figure. That means we are going to have three digits. So our final answer yz now will now be equivalent to 10.4 kilometer, which is the approximated value. As you can see, there is no way you can solve question under bearing that involve three bodies that you will not use calculator or your four-figure table. That is the major reason why you see me using the calculator. We are going to stop here today, but we still need to take one more question on bearing that involve three bodies. Now, I am going to stop here now. Then in our next episode, we will solve question on three bodies. Take good care of yourself.